like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Detroit Tigers in the second game of a 3-game series at Comerica Park in Detroit, Michigan. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. Folks, the Orioles took the opener here in Detroit last night. The offense showed up, and it needed to, as Kyle Bradish was not at his best. For once, it was the offense that carried the team to a victory, while the starting pitching was not too good. The Orioles are playing in this final week leading up until the trade deadline, 2 games out of a wild card spot. But there's a lot of competition. There's a cluster of teams in between, I believe, Cleveland currently in that third wild card spot. Minnesota's like a game back. We're right there. Seattle's right there. Houston's right there. And I've been sitting here preparing. I go through sort of my weird schedule living here on the other side of the planet. So after not enough sleep, I woke up with an hour to go before going on the air, and that's when I start preparing for the stream, getting everything set up, and also just trying to digest all the news out there to be prepared for this game here tonight. And wow, according to Jeff Passan, folks, if you're not familiar who Jeff Passan is, he is probably, I think, universally considered the lead voice in Major League Baseball when it comes to reporting on trade rumors and trade and just transactions when they go down. He's usually the guy to break it. And when it comes to listening to rumors out there, well, a lot of people just use it as an excuse to create content. When Jeff Passan speaks, if you're ever going to listen to anybody and trust it, it is him. And he has reported today, this is per Jeff Passan today, that the Orioles are listening to trade conversations from other teams involving 3 of our quote-unquote core players. 3 of them. Do you know who they are? A name might surprise you. A name might sound like, yeah, I've been hearing that. And another one might just be kind of out of left field or maybe center field. Folks, The Orioles have had conversations with other teams about Adley Rutschman, Colton Cowser, and Jackson Holliday. Jackson Holliday, who, folks, 2 trade deadlines ago, I believe we had an opportunity to trade him straight up to Detroit for Tarek Skubal. Now, we would have only had 2 years of control of Skubal left, and that second year he's playing out right now. But he won a Cy Young last year. He's very, very good. We're playing him tomorrow. He's definitely available for trade now. Interesting stuff. Don't think we're going to be making a move for him. But I'm not seeing anything about rumors of who we're going out to try to bring in to help the team. I'm only seeing reports of guys that might be leaving. Once again, 3 guys, according to Jeff Passan: Adley Rutschman, Colton Cowser, and Jackson Holliday. Yeah, Holliday with a 4-hit night last night. And then 24 hours later, he's on the trade block. I guess the Orioles are like, look at last night's box score. That's the number 1 overall pick. Yeah, I don't know what Holliday's trade value is now compared to when he was first called up 2 seasons ago. I don't feel like it's gone up. I don't think it's stayed the same. I think it's only kind of gone down. But just be prepared, folks. We might have a blockbuster transaction, but not the kind that involves us bringing in a big-name player, but possibly moving one out. And the Orioles are going to have to play around this. Maybe some help from Chester the Squirrel tonight. Chester, the squirrel that invaded the field last night in Detroit. Jake Rill, Oriole beat writer, posted a tweet a couple hours ago from the ballpark with a photograph that has shown that Chester is still there. And there was reporting that after that squirrel was commandeered and carried away off the field, out the center field wall into the tunnels of the stadium, apparently he got loose immediately after they took him into the tunnel. He leaped out of that towel, and they never caught him again. And now he's been spotted running around the railings of the ballpark. Chester the Squirrel. Why is he named Chester? Because somebody said that as a first idea. And I'm like, yeah. He looks like a Chester, doesn't he? Look at Chester. All right, folks. Let's talk about the pitching matchup tonight and the starting lineups. Orioles looking to clinch this series and allow themselves a chance to sweep tomorrow. And if they don't, at least we win a series, and you can maybe understand, losing to a pitcher like Tarek Skubal shouldn't get you 2 down. He's a tough cookie. Back-to-back Cy Young Award winner tomorrow. Day game. We've got a debut in our lineup tonight. I'll get to that in a sec. The pitching matchup, Dean Kremer. Oh, boy. Dino had another tough outing last time out, and his ERA has climbed a little bit over 5. 32 innings on the season, a 1.19 whip, which is perfectly fine, but Dino has been giving up home run balls, giving them out like Tic Tacs. 10 home runs in just 32 innings. That's like 3 per 9. That is every 3 innings giving up a home run. No bueno. He had one start where he gave up 4. I think we know the key to success for Dean Kremer. Keep the ball in the park. Give us a chance. I mean, again, the whip isn't that bad. 8 walks in 32 innings. It's not outstanding, but it's fine. Just the hits he's given up are very, very long, loud hits. And, the opposing pitcher for the Tigers tonight has a very good pitching line on the season. In 60 innings, Troy Melton, a right-hander, has gone 5-1 with a 1.95 ERA and a whip under 1 at .95. Very, very solid numbers. In 60 innings, only given up 38 hits, striking out 55, walking 19, giving up 8 home runs in that span. Troy Melton. I think we might have faced him last year once, but I don't remember what his arsenal is. I don't really have any sort of scouting report for you. In fact, I need to, we got, 9 minutes until first pitch? I'm still, still trying to track down the game with a backup in place because, this past week, there have been some streaming issues on this side of the world. By the way, there was an earthquake in Japan a few hours ago. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to really look into the potential devastation of it. I saw that a shopping mall had collapsed. Obviously, that is really, really frightening. My thoughts go out to the folks there, not really knowing exactly, again, how bad it is. But maybe I'm being a little bit selfish, but anytime there is an earthquake on this side of the world, living close to the water and Thailand having suffered just a really, really terrible tsunami about 20 years ago now, it just leaves you a little bit, wondering, you just hope that people aren't going to be affected even further beyond just the earthquake itself. But those can cause tsunamis. I don't know why I'm talking about this. You folks are here for a baseball game, right? Let's look at the starting lineup for your Baltimore Orioles. Again, we got a debut here. New catcher in the lineup. Dylan Beavers will bat leadoff once again, and tonight he's going to DH. Pete Alonso batting second again at first base. Gunnar Henderson at shortstop. He'll hit third, hitting .221 forever. Taylor Ward is the cleanup hitter in left field. Leody Taveras will be in right field batting fifth. Jackson Holliday will hit sixth. He had 4 hits last night. He's at second base. Kobe Mayo had a couple of hits, including a home run off 2 different right-handers in last night's game. That was encouraging to see. Mayo will bat seventh and play third base. Colton Cowser will be in center field hitting eighth. And the debut is catcher Yoel Pozo. Yoel. Hope I'm saying it right. Yohel. Pozo. Folks, the Pozo Show. Aim for bucket 6. Get it? Anybody know that reference? Aim for bucket 6. Get that Schwinn bicycle. I'm trying to win a Schwinn over here, folks. That's right. I'm old. I'm incredibly old. I know. I've seen the stats of my audience. They're older than me, even. I know. BW, stop saying you're old. I'm 10 years older. I'm 15 years older. I know. I'm young at heart, but I've been around the block. What do you want me to tell you? Folks, do me a favor. Let me concentrate on getting this game up over here. I'm going to go off camera for a minute. Wish me luck. I don't want to miss first pitch. So stand by, please, and enjoy the royalty-free music that's coming at you right about now. Wow, that's the end of the music bed. I've made progress. We are, 2.5 minutes from first pitch. And this doesn't look too good. What is the deal? It's the sort of thing where you just got to take a leap of faith. Last night, you couldn't get access until basically right at first pitch. I'm working on it, folks. Stand by, please, folks. I do apologize. I hope this won't take but another minute, but I'm getting worried. Hold on. Okay, I've got the game up. I don't know how far behind it's going to be, but we've got our batter leading out the ball game, Dylan Beavers, coming to the plate right now. Troy Melton on the mound. He's thrown his last warm-up pitch. Folks, you might have to wait till batter number 2 to get synced up with me and pause your game in order to do so. You might have already seen the first pitch of this game. I'm about to call it now, but for the next batter, after the first pitch, pause your game. Allow me to then call that first pitch to the second batter, Alonso. First pitch of this game is outside for ball 1. Dylan Beavers is leading off for the Orioles. He's hitting .250, and he's DHing tonight. Takes a strike at the knees. Count even up at 1-1. Take this over here. All right. Sorry about the false alarm there. We've got the game. It's coming in nice and clear. 2-1 the count now to Dylan Beavers. Next pitch from Melton outside. Both teams wearing their standard jerseys. Tigers in their home whites with that classic D on the chest. Orioles in their road grays. 3-1, Beavers hits it to center field. It's backing the center fielder up, but he's got a lot of room out there. And the catch is made for out number 1. I didn't even go over the Tigers lineup. I guess I'll do that between innings. But that is Javier Baez in center field making that catch. Here comes Pete Alonso. And again, if you're ahead of me, you're probably waiting for me to call this first pitch. Once I've done it, unpause and you're synced up. First pitch is high to Alonso. Fastball at 97. That one misses low and away. 2-0 on Alonso. Pete batting .251. Had a couple of hits last night. This one swung on and fouled to the left side. 2 balls and a strike. The temperature at the start of this ball game in Detroit is 77 degrees. Home plate umpire Chad Whitson. There's a sinker inside. It's 3-1 to Alonso. Melton has fallen behind each of the first 2 batters. And that's ball 4. Alonso flips the bat, takes off the glove, takes off the lower leg protector, what do you call that? Shin guard? I played soccer for one day. Folks, we've got a first base runner of the night, a walk to Alonso.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Gunnar Henderson is up. He of the perpetual 221 average. Every time you look, that seems to be what it is, 221. He looks at strike 1 from Melton. That ball's grounded foul, and he's in the hole 0-2. That was a split finger pitch from Troy Melton. Oh, wow. Tigers broadcast team is right on the field, right behind the plate. What a spot. Here's a check on Alonso for some reason. Pete does occasionally go for that unexpected stolen base. 0-2 on Gunnar. Swung on, fouled off. Doesn't appear to be any weather concerns for this game here tonight, but I do hear that things are a little bit hairy back in Maryland right now. Some rough weather, heavy winds. Swing and a miss by Gunnar. He strikes out. 2 down here in the top of the first. First strikeout for Melton. So, folks, be careful out there if you've got some rough weather, especially wind. Wind can cause damage. You know how to take care of yourself, right, folks? There's a called strike to Taylor Ward on a slider. Taylor Ward batting cleanup with only 28 RBI on the season. Playing every day. This pitch fouled back. And he's in the hole 0-2. Defense for the Tigers left to right in the outfield. Riley Green, Javier Baez, and Zach McKinstry. Colt Keith at third. Kevin McGonigal at short. Gleyber Torres at second. Spencer Torkelson at first. And Eduardo Valencia is behind the plate catching for the Tigers. 0-2 to Ward is high. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Melton's fastball looks like it's about 97 miles an hour, give or take a mile. One-two pitch. There's a slider. Reached for, popped up into a large foul territory here at Tiger Comerica Park. And the first baseman, Torkelson, will make a catch in foul ground. That ends the inning. Orioles get 1 base runner. He's left on, a walk to Alonso. We go to the bottom of the first. Baltimore nothing, and Detroit is coming up. Folks, all right. Let's say hello to the Charm City chat. Hi, everybody. How you doing? We got about 150 people here right now, and more than 100 of you could help out with it. Hit that like button. What do you say we knock that out straight away? At least get it up to 50 here before the next pitch. Folks, don't forget to hit that like button. Your one obligation. Rob Freeman is here. Froggy, George Ford, Alan Piles, Chowa Lore, Nicholas Handy, Jones Y7C, Husi in Can, Vonnie. Good to see Vonnie. It's been a while, Vonnie. How are you? What else? Brian Mitch is here checking in. Kurt Montgomery saying greetings all. That includes me. Matt Abel is here. Johnny O, 3535. Shante Holland. Coach Sterling is here. Wondering if Scooble is a part of the possible blockbuster. Not to us. No, not for a rental. Not unless we could somehow arrange extending Scooble upon his trade to us and had a guarantee that we could have him beyond 2 months. But we're not about to outbid anybody for Scooble, I don't think, even if it made more sense than it currently does. Garrett Family Aquatics is here. Always nice to see Garrett Family Aquatics. Vanilla Spice. Folks, we're about ready for first pitch from Dean Kremer. Dino, keep it in the yard, my friend. Brandon Richards is here. Big J52. First pitch from Kremer is fouled off by Kevin McGonigal, who's hitting .282 on the season. McGonigal had at least a couple of hits in that first game last night. There's Rising Rhino, looking to cause some trouble. This ball's hit into right center. That's down for a base hit. Man, this McGonigal kid can hit. Again, if I had to give you a comparison based on his build, he looks to me like a left-handed hitting Dustin Pedroia. Very tiny guy, but he swings a heavy bat. And Dino has given up a hit to the first batter he faces. Here we go. Here is Gleyber Torres. Not in the lineup last night. Did come into the game later. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Rhino. What's going on, dude? I see the seals, buddy. Brandon Richards is here. Pitch from Kremer, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm seeing lots and lots of repeated names. Mollison? Mawalison? Greetings from South Florida. Sorry for butchering your name. Called strike to Gleyber. 1-2 the count. On Point is here. And we just hit 50 likes. Thanks for that, folks. But there's still about 100 of you that could do this. Come on. Keep on trucking. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gleyber reaching far away for a splitter by Kremer. Low and away. Kremer records his first out via the punch-out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
1 away here in the bottom of the first. The batter, Riley Green. And he looks at a first pitch curveball outside ball 1. Green hitting .281 with 15 homers and 52 driven in. 1 for 4 last night. Good hitter. Goes without saying, I guess, when you bat third in a lineup, but he's a good hitter. That pitch fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still sunshine on the field from the pitching mound on out to the outfield. But the home plate area is covered by the shadow from the sun going down in the horizon right now. Folks, what I'm trying to say is this is a very western East Coast city. And their night game Doesn't really become a night game until about the 5th or 6th inning. There's a check on the runner McGonigal, and Dino just made an indication as if he wasn't sure if that was the first or second time he checked on him. I hope you're keeping track, buddy. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. 2-2 the count to Riley Green. Folks, if you're just arriving here since first pitch, probably the biggest news from Orioles camp coming out today, reported by Jeff Passan. Jeff Passan, the lead voice when it comes to reporting on trade rumors, like substantial reporting, not just guessing or speculating. But according to his report, the Orioles are fielding offers, listening to other teams on 3 of their players, 3 of their sort of core players in this Mike Elias era, 3 guys that were taken top 5 overall in their respective drafts. Here's a 3-2 pitch. That is nowhere near. Ball 4. A walk to Riley Green. McGonigal had gone on that pitch, but it doesn't matter. He goes to second on the walk anyway. First and second, 1 down. So the 3 players, Adley Rutschman, which we have been hearing about probably more than anybody for the past month. That has been confirmed that the Orioles are listening to people's offers, teams' offers on Adley. Colton Cowser is another. And Jackson Holliday. Jackson Holliday. The Orioles are listening to offers for Holliday. Tell me how you feel about it. The batter is Dylan Dingler. First pitch was a ball, and the next one, Kremer hits the knees on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, by the way, Rhino, if you're still around. Dingler has the 8th highest OPS in baseball since the All-Star break. Over 1,000. Well over 1,000. So Kremer needs to be careful here. Need a ground ball double play. That would be ideal. 1-1 pitch. That misses low. A splitter. And the count 2-1. It's a concerning start for Dino. I mean, the one thing we know he's had trouble with is giving up home runs. Well, he's done everything but that. He's given up a hit. He's given up a walk. And now he's facing a tough batter who's in a bit of a hot streak right now. It's 2-2, foul ball by Dingler. We're going to be on the lookout for Chester the Squirrel here tonight. Again, if you arrived late, I reported on how Chester was able to get away from the Wrangler that picked him up and took him off the field last night. As soon as he got down in the tunnel, Chester escaped. And Oriole beat writer Jake Rill posted a photograph a few hours ago of Chester perched on some sort of railing on the ballpark. So he's around somewhere. Here's a foul ball. We got a full count on Dylan Dingler, folks. Kremer needs a really good pitch right here, or we're going to be in a big, big jam. It's his 19th pitch of the inning coming up already. A payoff pitch. Here it is. It's hit out toward right. It's slicing foul. It's out of play. Still 3-2. It's McGonigal at second base. It's Riley Green at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And Kremer is going to step off the rubber and reset. This ball is lifted in the air to left. It looks playable. It is. Waiting on it is Taylor Ward. He's got it. And that's your second out. That ball not hit all that deep. That's your second out. No advancement by the runners. And here comes the number 5 hitter in the lineup for the Tigers. That lineup, I never read off the lineup card. I apologize. Colt Keith is coming up, playing third base tonight. Spencer Torkelson bats 6th. He's at first base. Zach McKinstry will hit 7th in right field. Valencia, the catcher, batting 8th. Baez in center field, batting 9th. First pitch to Keith is a splitter in the dirt for ball 1. Keith batting .258. The 1-0 from Kremer. Here it is. Reached for, out of the zone, fouled away left side. 1-1. We got almost 200 people here. Good to hear, folks. We need to get out of this inning. 1-1 pitch. That is a cutter. That's a cutter? Wow. Didn't look like one. That went straight down for ball 2. Annie is here, and she just gifted a Magic membership, and it went to Shantae Holland. How about that, Shantae? You're here, right? I read your name off. There's a called strike. 2-2 the count. Kremer needs one more strike to get out of this first inning jam. Annie, thanks so much for your generosity, and hopefully Shantae will thank you as well. Appreciate it.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out. 25th pitch of the inning is hit into center field, right center and deep. It's splitting the... Oh! A diving attempt made in center by Cowser, and that's going to clear the bases. 2 runs in on an RBI triple after Colton Cowser, and Cowser is hurt. Colton Cowser totally gave himself up to try to fully extend and dive to catch this baseball. It was 10 inches out of his reach, and he landed hard on his left hip. Tigers lead at 2-0. Not the start we were hoping for. We are losing, and we've got a hurt player. Cowser is still crouching out there in center field without anybody there to check on him. He's trying to shake it off. He's a tough guy. I mean, this is why I don't want to see Cowser traded. Man, he really... I'm such a fan of Cowser now. I'm just growing more and more. Westberg's always been my boy during this era of Orioles baseball. Unfortunately, he can't stay healthy. But Cowser, I appreciate this guy's effort every time he's out there. He's trying. It's 1-0 on Spencer Torkelson, folks. Here's a comebacker, and Kremer will pick it up, throw to first to get the final out. It's a 2-out, 2-run triple by Colt Keith to give the Tigers an early lead here after 1 inning. 2-0 Detroit. All right, folks. Hopefully Cowser is going to be okay. He doesn't seem the sort that's going to be taken out of the game until he's forced to be taken out of the game. And we've seen situations like this where they might stay in to finish the inning, but then next inning or whenever they come up to hit, somebody else is on for them. We'll see. We'll see how Cowser's doing. Hopefully okay. Yeah, I think Cowser leads by example for this team. From our core players, just about better than anybody. Him and Adley, which is why it's really difficult for me to see those two names listed as among the three of the potential core Orioles to be sent away. If you send Cowser away and Adley, or even just one of them, we need more leaders, not less. You feel me, folks? Do 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 do. Top of the second inning, we'll see Leody, Taveras, Holiday, and Mayo coming up. Hey, folks, I got this little breakfast sandwich thing that I should go ahead and finish before it's kind of gross. So I've almost forgot about it. But give me about 1 minute to put this thing away. Where's my camera button? There we go. 1 sec, folks. Okay, Taveras takes ball one, folks. We're underway. I am eating off camera and off mic. And there's a strike. 1-1 to Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Oye, están hablando por ahí de que first day of Christmas, second day.
Split finger from Melton is in the dirt. The count is 2 balls and a strike. Fouled back, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Taveras asks for time. Average currently at 228. Leody hit a bomb of a home run last night. The Orioles had 3 home runs during a stretch of 6 batters. Taveras getting one of them. The count has gone full here. Leody trying to get on, leading off the top of the second. Payoff pitch. That one's hit to the right of the infield. Second baseman's got it. Gleyber Torres, he throws out Taveras, 1 down. Holiday's first pitch swinging, and he's going to dunk one into center field. He did not barrel it up, but had enough of a swing to lift it over the infield, dunk it in front of center field for a 1-out single. That is now 5 hits in 1 game plus 1 at-bat in this series for Jackson Holiday. And here comes Mayo. He had 2 hits last night off a righty, including a home run, getting his average above the Mendoza line for maybe the first time this year. It's 201. Mayo takes a strike.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Holiday at first. The bat seems to be waking up for Jackson. Now we got to figure out how to make him a better base runner. Mayo's asking for time. It looks like we've got some cloud cover in the ballpark. There's no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she goes away. Sorry, folks. And I know. That pitch is off the plate, or maybe it's high. It's a ball and a strike to Kobe Mayo. She's always gone. Ain't no sunshine. There's a swing and a miss. Cutter. 1-2 the count. Folks, 100 likes. We can get there. We got 225 people in the room right now. Please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you haven't already. Much appreciated. 1-2 pitch. Outside edge called strike 3. Mayo goes down looking. Second out of the second inning. We need Chester the Squirrel to help us out, folks. Sing a lovely day. You talking about? I can see clearly. Colton Cowser is up and a swing and a miss first pitch. Let's take a look at Cowser. See if he's swinging this bat with any problems after, again, hitting the ground hard, laying out to try to make a diving catch in center field in the previous half inning. He's fallen behind 0-2 here. And that second pitch might have been low. Robot ump, looks like that pitch was a little bit low. But it's called a strike. 0-2 to Cowser. Folks, hurry up and get a cow up in the chat. Here's a ground ball rolled over softly to second base. Cowser's thrown out. And this inning is over. Too late now. We move on. Bottom of the second, coming up, no score. No score. 2-0 Detroit. I wish no score. Oh, I need coffee. I need that caffeine. Folks, I got a great story about a time I called a game and all I had at my disposal to drink was Pepsi. No water. No water. Let me tell you this great story, folks. Strap in. Get your popcorn. Get your favorite blanket. I got a story to weave, a tale to tell. The tale of BW has soda while calling. Folks, this is a inside joke for Rising Rhino only. Why do I do this? There are over 200 people here that I am meant to entertain on some level, and I am talking about something for an audience of 1, which is still a larger audience than the person I'm mocking. Folks, forgive me. I can't resist. It helps to maintain my own sanity by following the insane antics of this gentleman, who, by the way, has a event starting in 19 minutes. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Rhino, don't you go anywhere. Rhino, you got anything you're calling tonight, buddy? Or will you grace us with your presence for a little while? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Hey, folks, Rising Rhino's another YouTuber, by the way. If you're not familiar, he also does play-by-play, and I recommend that you check him out. Give him a chance. You won't be disappointed. Take a chance on him. If you change your mind, I'll be first in line. You can count on me. Take a chance on me. Take a chance. Take a chance. Folks, we're back underway. Here's a curveball from Kremer to start the at-bat with Zach McKinstry. It's a strike. McKinstry hitting only .206. Swing and a miss on a splitter, and Kremer ahead 0-2. That's right, folks. If you like to tune into a sporting event and hear the game called from start to finish, Rising Rhino is your guy. Swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout for Dino.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That will retire McKinstry. Here is Valencia, who is doing the catching. He's got a .417 average. I can see now why Dingler has been DHing. They're trying to get this guy's bat in the lineup, and he just lifted one to left field. That ball's going to go. Eduardo Valencia hits his 3rd home run A no-doubt line drive bomb to left. It's 3-0 Tigers. Dino gives up yet another home run. Dino is averaging giving up a home run every 3 innings. That's not going to work. That is not going to play. Here's Javier Baez. This guy's had a bit of a strange career. Baez. It's been around. There was a part of his career where he was an all-star. Kind of had a resurgence last season with Detroit after seemingly fading away out of the league. This season, he's batting .256. 2-0 pitch. That ball is hit in the left. That's a base hit off Kremer. Man, Dino, it's sad to watch. There's a little fun there between a couple of teammates from the Mets, Javier Baez and Pete Alonso, playfully rubbing shoulders after Baez reached first base. I don't think Alonso's really in the mood. I'm not really either. Lineup turns over for McGonigal. First pitch is high for ball 1. I know. I expect every time I look to see your feelings on Dino. I think it's been established. Yes. This ball's hit to center field. It is dropping. It's in for a hit. Baez is trying to go to third base. He'll make it. And now McGonigal is going to go up to second. And the Orioles are absolutely letting the wheels fall off here early in the ball game. Second and third with 1 out. My goodness. Not every hit's been hit all that hard. This is the second or third of the 6 hits Dino's already given up. That was more of a bloop than it was a liner. But bottom line is he's given up 6 hits with only 1 out in the second inning. That one's fair down the right field line. 1 run is in. The ball is in the corner, dug out by Taveras. Another run scores. McGonigal comes all the way around. 5-0 Tigers. Really, just can we start this game over? Folks, I ask that you hit that like button before you run away. Don't run away. Or if you don't want to hear or watch any more of this, mute the game and just turn the screen in another direction. Give me your watch time, please. Oh, the Orioles are imploding. Oh, it's hard to watch. Has there been a mound meeting with Drew French after 5 runs? I don't know if we've had one, but are you surprised? First pitch fouled away here. Man, oh Shevitz. Riley Green walked his first time. This pitch from Kremer misses by a foot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Where's the squirrel? One pitch. That one's right to Gunner. A soft liner to short for out number 2. Off the bat, that looked like a base hit up the middle. My goodness. Kremer's just throwing meatballs. He needs to come out of this rotation. It's just not working out. Until he figures it out. There's something very much wrong with Kremer right now. That first pitch was called a strike, and Kremer was given a break. It was outside to Dylan Dingler. Dingler didn't challenge. 0-1 the count. Ground ball foul makes it 0-2. I sure do like meatballs, Cotton. BW, I think the Orioles wasted all their energy last night. Well, that's why we need Chester. Chester is a lightning bolt of energy. We need a squirrel to save this team. This pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. And 3 runs currently in off of Kremer. He's given up 2 in the first, 3 in the second. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. The inning is over on a strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Was there ever a mound meeting? I'm just asking because I'm watching the Tiger broadcast. Maybe if you're watching Masson, there was a mound meeting in there somewhere and I just missed it. But my goodness. I know it's an old, tired, beating a dead horse kind of a thing, but why don't we go out there and talk to somebody? No mound meeting. In either inning, right? He's given up 5 runs in 2 innings. No mound meeting. Hey, Wesley. Hey, thanks for joining, buddy. Wesley Krieger has become our newest Magic member. Wesley, what do you think of those binoculars, buddy?
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
My content is way too good. Do you hear that, new people? Do you hear that, detractors of BW? Wesley here thinks my content is just way too good. Way too good. Thank you, Wesley. Don't worry, I won't get a big head about it. I will keep my feet on the ground. But very nice of you, sir. Welcome in. And test out some of those new emojis that are at your disposal. Oh, you have. There's the Old Bay. That's the best one. That really is the best one. When I found that, I was like, wow, that is perfect. I need to find more of those. I need a Domino sugar emoji or something. The Tigers right now are doing some kind of weird skit between innings. They've got like a couple of chefs presenting food to the broadcast team. Again, the Tigers are broadcasting right on field level next to the first base dugout. They are in the elements calling this game. Folks, we're back underway. Top of the 3rd inning. The Orioles are down 5, and it's the debut of Yoel Pozo, Oriole catcher. And he took strike 1 from Melton. Next pitch is lined into right center field for a base hit. And with 2 pitches, Yoel Pozo has collected as many hits as an Oriole catcher that Chadwick Tromp and Sam Huff had combined for about the past week and a half. One hit. He matched it. It took him 2 pitches to do it. He's on to lead off the top of the 3rd, and it's back to the top of the order. First pitch to Beavers, up and away for ball 1. The Orioles are close enough to Chicago where the Pope could save us. Yes. Why not? Bless this mess. 2-0 to Beavers. We need a rally to respond to that 3-run inning. 5 runs now on the board for Detroit. Beavers swinging away on 2-0, fouls it back. Okay, interesting. Not going to bother reading that. Here's the 2-1 to Beavers. That one's outside. 3 balls and a strike, folks. We got a base runner. We got the top of the order. We got a nice count. Got a chance for a second base runner and nobody out. Come on. Need a response. Here's the 3-1. And Beavers strokes one to right, but it's right to McKinstry. Oh, if he just angles that toward right center a little bit, it's splitting the outfielders for extra bases. But right at McKinstry, it is one down with a runner at first. Here comes Alonso. He walked his first time up. Let's get something back in this inning. First pitch to Alonso, and that ball is a tailor-made double play. 6-4 to 3 with plenty of time to spare. This inning is over.
Big buck, stop it all.
I said Beaver stroked. Beavers should be warmed up now. Is this where we're going now? Why not? Why not? Folks, whatever you need to do to maintain your sanity, as long as it falls under the guidelines, feel free to get as freaky as you want. I don't care. Good grief. What a day. What a day. I mean, by the way, Ryan Mountcastle, who was reported yesterday to be starting his rehab assignment today, that got shut down. Why? Don't know. He's being reevaluated by the Orioles. That was reported a couple of hours ago. They have shut down the start to his rehab assignment. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of things wrong with this sport right now, and I am worried that this next collective bargaining agreement is only going to take things in an even further wrong direction. Folks, there's only one thing that can ruin this sport. This sport was one of the best designs ever drum up by mankind, in my humble view. And there have been a lot of things that have changed over the years. The game seems to speed up. While, you know, it's still 60 feet, 6 inches from the mound, it's still 90 feet to a base. But the way players are sort of manipulated and moved around. I saw some footage. I tell you what, I don't like the Mets, but they've got one of the best broadcast teams in baseball over there. Every time I hear them speak frankly about a topic, I remember they really came to bat for Kevin Brown during that nonsense when he was just talking pregame about the Orioles struggling to win at Tropicana Field. Remember that garbage a few years ago? Anyway, they were talking about how a pitcher for the Braves was basically called up to make a spot start because their bullpen was depleted and they had this opening, and they basically let that pitcher hang himself out to dry and probably ruin any chances of an actual career at the top level because, again, they just let him go out there and get beat up. He gave up like 11 runs, threw at the maximum amount of pitches, like 80-something, 90 pitches. Just out there getting shelled. And the clip I saw, the Mets team, Ron Darling, was doing most of the talking, saying he doesn't like to see that. It's wrong. We did something similar with Ragsdale last year. Remember the Ragsdale game, folks? Is it Carson Ragsdale? Sorry to not be giving you the pitch-by-pitch. It's Colt Keith leading off the bottom of the third. He's got a count of 2 balls and a strike. Make it 3-1. Okay, well, apparently it's ball 4. Scoreboard is behind, and I haven't been paying enough attention. That is a leadoff walk issued by Dean Kremer. Is there anybody up in the pen? Is anyone ever going to talk to Kremer? Don't know. But we are starting another inning the wrong way. We are starting yet another inning the wrong way. Pitch outside to Torkelson. Ball 1 to him. Kremer's over 50 pitches already. He's only recorded 6 outs. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Evens up the count 1-1. 2-minute countdown. Oh, Rhino, we talking about our buddy? The way this game's going, we might have to do a live look-in. 1-1 to Torkelson is up and in. Not a very good splitter from Dino there. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, don't worry about Rhino, folks. He's stuck in the 90s. Pitch outside, 3-1 the count. Oh, Rhino, when are you going to let the 90s go? Where else do you look for who's screwing things up? Jones, you look up to that front office at the top. Here's a soft grounder to second base. Holiday will throw out Torkelson. First out of the inning with the base runner at first, now moving to second base. That's Colt Keith. Now it's second base. Zach McKinstry, the batter. Earth below us, drifting, falling. Here's a comebacker to Dino. He had a look at the runner, Keith, who was going second to third. Seemed like there might have been a play there, but he takes the automatic play, the out at first. That is 2 down with now a runner at third for the Tigers. And that brings up Eduardo Valencia, who homered his first time up. All right. Kremer trying to pitch his first scoreless inning of work today. Gives Valencia a curveball outside, ball 1. Folks, we got over 200 people here right now. That's good. Sorry about the current score if you're an Oriole fan. Here's a chopper foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, so you're saying it's the 2-minute warning? I better get over here. Give me this camera. Give me this website. Oh, it's 1 minute past the start time. Wait a minute. It's 1 minute past the start time, but the event hasn't started. Uh-oh. 1-1 pitch up the middle, and that will find its way through for a base hit. A 2-out single. Wasn't hit hard, but between Gunnar and Holiday. And that is run number 6 off Kremer. What are we doing? What are we doing? Orioles, do you want us fans to continue to watch the team or not? Could you maybe do something to indicate to us that we are trying to compete in this game tonight? Pitch outside, ball 1 to Baez. The Tiger number 9 hitter up for the second time. He's already got a single and a run scored. Ball's hit in the air. Left field. Ward is coming in on it. He makes the catch. That ends the inning. Dino gives up another run. This is such bullshit. This is such horseshit. I'm not mad at Kremer. I've seen how Kremer's been pitching. It didn't shock me that he didn't have it tonight. I wanted him to, but I'm not shocked that he didn't have it. What I'm shocked by is the utter lack of anyone seeming to give a damn. No mound meetings, no activity in the bullpen, nothing. Nothing. You think Earl Weaver ever punted games? You think he ever looked at any matchup and went like, well, I really don't want to dip into my bullpen tonight. I'm just going to let this guy go out there, and no matter what he does, 85 pitches, doesn't matter. Just let him do whatever. Just nonsense. Folks, I am getting annoyed. I'm going to have to find some amount of enjoyment in something. And wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alan, you don't want to be over there, man. Please, let's not interact, Alan, okay? You don't want to poke that hornet's nest, Alan. Trust me. You don't want to do that. I'm not reprimanding you. I'm just giving you some very, 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 very good advice that I think would behoove you to follow. Folks, we are back underway. Third inning. We're down 6-0. It's Gunnar Henderson leading off, and it's Gunnar Henderson swinging and missing at a pitch in the dirt, 0-1. It just doesn't seem to add up, does it? We play now in an age where pitchers can't go as long as they used to, right? Pitch count used to be easily 120 or more for a starter. If they, provided they weren't getting shelled, they would get taken out before then. Gunnar goes the other way. That ball, though, hit right to Riley Green. And Gunnar lines out. He's shaking his head. He knows he hit that ball hard and comes up with an out. One away here in the fourth. I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Here comes Taylor Ward, folks. No, don't go, Rhino. Stop listening to Rhino, folks. Alan, please. Rhino, you are... Rhino, please. 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 I don't want... Please. Don't pull back the curtain on this, okay? I'll give you one when it's time. Folks, Taylor Ward is up at the plate with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Nobody on base. One out here in the top of the fourth. We are losing by a lot. The pitch. That's called strike 3. Melton is just strutting off the mound after that perfect pitch, knee-high on the outside corner. Ward just standing there like a guy waiting to get the check at a restaurant. Like, dude, you may now leave your table. 2 down for Leody Taveras, and why not with 2 outs, nobody on in a 6-0 game? Why not show bunt? What are we doing? The 0-1 pitch. That one's foul back. 2 strikes on Taveras. Holy cow. It's still more than half the game to go, but if I had to rank this game amongst the ones I've seen so far this season, well, first of all, rank. I can't think of a better word to describe what I'm watching. But, yeah, this is lousy so far. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. Taveras lifts one into shallow right. The first and second baseman are ranging out into the outfield grass. It's the second baseman, Torres, making the catch. The inning is over. Melton is all smiles. The Orioles have 2 hits. The Tigers have 7, plus 3 extra outs as they come up to now bat in the bottom of the fourth. Folks, Alarm Island is right. Where's the event? Where's the event? It's not happening. First pitch is less than 2 minutes away, and apparently it's not been a good evening for our friend.
Yeah!
It's a little bit concerning. It's almost as if he's unreliable or something. It's almost as if it's a lot of talk without a whole lot of follow-up. It's almost as if... Somebody hear something? Folks, I think we're about to be bombed. Oh, I thought that was an air raid. Sorry. Folks, pay no mind to that air raid. False alarm. False alarm. You know what? Hey, Rhino, you keep an eye on this event that has not started. I'm going to go back to today's morning show. It was a hell of a Taco Tuesday today. Hell of a Taco Tuesday. Folks, you haven't lived until you've experienced Taco Tuesday. Ah, my goodness. What in God's name?
Oh, dear God, I can only imagine.
Good.
What sound effect? That's not an effect.
Good morning.
It's happening right now.
There goes the first monster.
Wow. Kevin McGonigal is making quite the rookie impact. He's up to hit again. Couple of hits already tonight. Multi-hit game in game one. As Dean Kremer goes back to, I guess, work. 1-0 on McGonigal and make it 2-0. That pitch. I mean, what are we doing, man? I've never seen a pitcher just left abandoned like this. He's been left abandoned. No one has talked to him. 6 runs. Has yet to throw an inning scoreless. He's now behind 3-0 as he goes through the lineup for the 3rd time. Does anybody care? Does anyone care? Does anyone care? That 3-0 pitch was ball 4, but the ump gave Dino a strike. It was a high pitch. Thanks, ump. Pitch. There's your ball 4. There's your leadoff walk. Do 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 do. Does anyone care? Does anyone care? Does anyone care? Here's Gleyber Torres. First pitch is a strike, belt high, middle of the plate. Torres 1 for 2. Pitch, fouled back, 0-2 the count. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm hating it. 0-2 on Gleyber Torres. Pitch. That one's in the dirt. Runner going down to second base. Throw is offline. McGonigal. Not sure if he took off on the pitch or if he just had a quick reaction to that pitch in the dirt, but it's either a stolen base or a wild pitch. Either way, runner at second base. Nobody out. And I am hating this. This is not pretty. The 1-2 to Torres. That's low. Yeah, Phantom, is that what's going on with Masson? They've shown no bullpen activity on the Detroit side either. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. You have ways of trying to help a pitcher out when he doesn't have it. And we already knew coming into this game that Kremer was a liability. And it's like it's like letting a 4-year-old just run loose in a junkyard. Like, good luck. Hope to have you back here still in one piece next time I see you. This is bad parenting. 3-2 pitch. That ball is lifted to left field. That ball is going back. Taylor Ward is going to watch it carry over the wall for a 2-run homer, 8-0 Tigers. Holy shit! I got to take a break. Damn you, Albernez. Damn you, Elias. Damn you, damn you, damn you. Unbelievable. Kremer goes back to work. No mound meeting. 8 runs on the board. Here's a pitch popped up. Hey, we might have an out. Center field, Cowser to his right makes the catch. Yay! 1 down. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate your input. Thanks for taking the time. No, don't get rid of that comment, please. By all means, leave it up. Please. In fact, I might put that on my homepage. Hey, Justin, I'm going to take a screenshot of this so I can post it on my community board. Do you mind? Thanks. I love a nice critique like that. That is lovely. Let me grab that real quick. All right. Save that one for later. Folks, it's 0-2 on Dylan Dingler. In case you missed it, folks, Justin says, I subscribed just to come on here to say your broadcast is so annoying. It is like a 4-year-old doing it, like you just said. Quit hollering and making noises in the mic. I'm sorry. It's much better to be silent when your mouth is on a microphone. Now I am unsubscribing. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. It just got cold in here. 2-2 the count on Dylan Dingler. 1 out, nobody on. Kremer throwing pitch number 79 tonight, and that is a strike 3, swing and miss. Yay.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, Fitzy's here. Say hi to Fitzy.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Here's Colt Keith. Base is empty, 2 down. Let me, again, try and figure out what does he mean by making noises into the mic. Making noises into the mic. What? Have I farted? Have I belched? Have I sniffed? Have I coughed? What noises? What are you talking about? 1-0 pitch to Colt Keith is popped up, and it is in the foul area on the third base line, and Kobe Mayo is going to catch this ball, as it might have carried back over into fair territory. That will end the inning. The Tigers continue to score runs in every inning. At the end of 4, 8-0. Just 2 grand slams. We're right back in this. Ain't that right, Earl? Just 2 salamis. Speaking of 2 salamis, where's Janet tonight? Folks, oh, never mind. There we are. Yes. You know, call me crazy, but I'm a little bit more annoyed by the way the team's looking than the way I'm calling the game. If I were not me, that'd probably be my first complaint. I don't know. Just thinking. Folks, we have a third game tomorrow afternoon. And despite what has got to be a very low level of morale going on here in Charm City right now, it is a pretty exciting pitching matchup tomorrow. Trevor Rogers facing off against 2-time Cy Young Award winner Tarek Skubal in what could be his last start as a Tiger. Don't know. He's rumored to be on that trade block. And if he does move, he would be the biggest get for whichever team he might go to. If I Were Not Me, good title for an autobiography. Now, my autobiography is the same name as my other channel's name, Permanently Temporary. That's been my handle online since the days of MySpace. I've been permanently temporary my whole life. Folks, we're back underway. Top of the 5th, Jackson Holliday has strike 1. And here's a ball fouled off on the first base side. 0-2 to Holliday. Guardians are losing. Okay. It's the second time he unsubscribed. Phantom doing some reconnaissance work. I love it. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced there's people out there that hate me so much they actively come on the channel and just try to convince other people that the channel sucks. Somebody was on here the other day just posting another channel's name of a guy that calls Oriole games. Not every game like I do, but here's a ball hit to third, backed up on it, no chance for a strong enough throw to get Holliday going down that third baseline. Colt Keith just has to field this ball and settle for I don't know. I just ran out of words. It's an infield hit for Holliday, folks. I backed myself into a verbal corner. I couldn't get out of it. I just had to punch out. I had to eject. Folks, here's a check swing foul by Kobe Mayo. 0-1 on Mayo. Leadoff man is on base. Orioles are down by a lot. The most annoying sound in the world is you right now. Wow. Okay. Amazing. Thanks. That really, you know how to really make a guy feel good. I'm so happy I got up at 4 in the morning to do this, so I can get such kind feedback like that. It's 0-2 on Kobe Mayo. Nobody out. Runner at first. Melton on 57 pitches. That one's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, yeah. It's weird. I also seem to have some kind of blood type that really attracts mosquitoes as well. I guess I'm just a magnet for parasites. Here is a swing and a miss. Mayo strikes out. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Read the rest of it. What makes you think I didn't? Even puts a period at the end. Got to make sure that punctuation is on point. There's a called strike to Colton Cowser. I guess I'm left wondering why still be here if you don't like what's going on here. It's just one of a million YouTube channels that you can freely click off of. It's perfectly fine. Not everybody's tastes. It's okay. You'll be okay. I'll be okay. Here's the 0-2 to Cowser in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5,420-something people seem to be okay with what I'm doing. I'll just go by that, I guess. 1-2 pitch to Cowser. That is high. 2-2 the count. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a sip of a beverage. Is that ruining somebody's night? Let me know. The 2-2 pitch swung on, and that one will go foul in the left field corner. Still 2-2 to Cowser. Boy, that's an annoying sound, isn't it? It's just amazing the rain, the absolute like extreme range. Here's a swing and a miss. Cowser strikes out, 2 down in the inning. I'll look at chat 1 minute and I'll have a guy tell me, you know, I just joined as a member because your content is that good. I love it. That was said, 40 minutes ago? Or I'll get somebody 10 minutes later telling me I'm the worst thing that's ever happened in their lives. I'm quite the polarizing figure, apparently. This pitch is swung on and missed by Yoel Pozo, Oriole catcher who got a base hit in his first at-bat. And I don't mean first at-bat tonight. I mean first at-bat as an Oriole. He got a hit. Pitch outside, 1-1 the count on Pozo. Here's a ball hit up the middle, and McGonigal will field it, throws to first in time. The inning is over. Folks, this game is halfway through, and if it stays like this, it cannot end soon enough. We need lots and lots of runs without giving up anything. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad, folks. 8-0. And I guess maybe it's a score like this, and maybe there's just fans out there that just understand that this season might be coming down to a loss like this. Maybe they've read the headlines of certain players being rumored to be traded away, and they just want to take it all out on me, I guess. They're upset. They're upset. And they want to take it out on me, I guess. I don't know. I'll still be here. Sorry. You got a story about Pozo, Phantom? I could use an inspirational story right now. I could also use some bourbon. Wouldn't mind some of that. Folks, coming up on the 7 a.m. hour out here, 8 o'clock Eastern time, back in the States, evening. How are you doing? How's the weather in Maryland right now? I've heard it can be a little bit sketchy tonight. Guys, if you mention me and I don't catch something, don't take it personally. It's okay. We apparently had some new subscribers. Get the odometer up to 5420. I guess it rolled over tonight. That's good. Though at least 2 of those subscribers, I think, only subscribe to tell me how bad I am and then unsubscribe. So there's that. But I guess there's a net profit in there somewhere. Oh, God. All right. Bottom of the 5th. Say what? Now what are we talking about? Here's a swing and a miss. Spencer Torkelson. Dean Kremer is now out of the ball game. Albert Suarez is on in relief. But it's kind of hard to use the term relief with the way this game has been handled, right? That's not really relief. That's just a flat-out replacement. Albert got ahead of Torkelson here. No balls, 2 strikes. Poza was homeless and living out of his car with his wife in 2020. After his minor league contract expired, had a kid with a severe medical issue and no insurance. Wow. Thanks for that info there, Phantom. 1-2 on Torkelson. That pitch off the plate, 2-2. Yeah, there's a wide range of ways to make your way up to play this game at the highest level. Some guys, it's just the path seems to be there for them right from birth. Other guys, they basically have to sacrifice everything and risk everything to try to get there. 2-2 pitch is low. Full count on Torkelson. Thanks again to those that did subscribe, and I do apologize if I missed some mentions earlier. This ball is lifted to left and deep. Onto the warning track, Taylor Ward is going to make the catch. He kind of overran it. Kind of took a wrong angle to it, but was still able to catch it. First out of the inning. Took 7 pitches for Albert to retire the batter, Torkelson, here. 1 away. Tigers have scored at least once in each of the first 4 innings. Kremer's night is over with. Do you want me to tell you his pitching line? I'm afraid to look at it. His ERA was 5.06 before the night started. Here's strike 1 of Zach McKinstry. Next pitch is fouled off at 0-2. Kremer, 4 innings, 3 walks, and 8 hits. Struck out 4, 8 earned runs. His ERA is now at 6.5. No bueno. 0-2 pitch. That's high. Wish I was too. Dan, I envy that you are around to witness those days of Orioles baseball. Here's a ball hit to center field. Cowser backs up, got plenty of room to make the catch. Second out. Albert has faced 2 batters and retired them both and is in good shape to throw the first scoreless inning from an Oriole pitcher tonight. It's almost as if we went to him sooner than this, maybe we could still compete in this game. It's almost as if. And by the way, just to confirm, so that I can have the knowledge going forward, Dean Kremer was not given a single mound visit tonight, correct? I just want to confirm that. Nobody saw it? I'm watching the Tigers broadcast. Here's Valencia, 2 for 2 with a home run. First pitch is a ball from Albert. And the follow-up pitch is a little bit high, 2-0. 2 down, bases empty in the bottom of the 5th. That is a correct, says Jones. Off the plate, 3-0. Phantom didn't see it. Okay. Now, Jones, Phantom, or anybody else that wants to get in on this discussion, in all of your years of watching baseball, yeah, I don't remember Pozo going out either. I feel like I would remember it because I'd be like, oh yeah, that's our new catcher out there with a mound meeting. Has anyone in their entire baseball watching lifetime seen such neglect when it comes to mound visits as this Craig Albanese-led Oriole team? I don't understand it. I don't understand the reasoning. I don't get it. Why? Anybody have a theory? Like, what is it? 3-2 pitch, inside out swing. That's a base hit. Valencia's 3 for 3. Man, the Tigers are absolutely destroying us here. 9th hit of the night for the Tigers. 3 of them belonging to this guy. And we're not the only team with 2 good catchers to put in our lineup, apparently. Tigers with Valencia and Dingler. And Dingler hitless tonight, but Valencia 3 for 3 with a home run. Here's Javier Baez, ball 1 to him. Too lazy to visit the mound. Can we get him one of those? Here's a ball hit to left center. That ball's dropping. That ball's down. Cowser will throw it back in. Lead runner going first to third on the base hit. Tigers have runners at the corners with 2 down. And Albert, after getting the first 2 batters, now in trouble. That's the 10th hit of the night for Detroit. Folks, if you think I'm annoying now, a game like this, I might have to do some karaoke work. That should get the room to clear about 20% within the next minute. Wait, are we having a mound meeting now? We're having a mound meeting now for Albert. Is that what we're doing? Albert gets a mound meeting in his first inning of work. Okay. Perfect. Let's get our mound meetings, our first mound meeting when it's 8-0. It's great. Unbelievable. It's like Albert has forgot that you can even do it. He's like, oh yeah, we can go out there and talk to the pitcher. I forgot about that. Slight oversight. Here's McGonigal up again. This is the 4th time up for McGonigal. We're in the 5th inning. He's gotten on base 3 times already. A couple of hits and a walk. Pitch inside, 2-0 to McGonigal, whose average right now is 286. I'm wondering if they're going to trade Dean. What do we get back for Dean the way he is right now? A gift certificate to Perkins Restaurant? $2 off the salad bar? What the hell are we getting back for Dino right now? Pozo is going to challenge this pitch that was called a ball. It is a strike. It does clip the bottom of the zone. It makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike instead of 3-0 on McGonigal. The pitch This ball is hit toward left center. That ball's dropping. That ball's down. 1 runs in. Throw in towards second base. Runners at the corners again for Detroit. They now lead at 9-0. McGonigal has gotten on base 4 times in 4 2/3 innings. Tigers have scored in every single inning. This seems like a game that the team wanted to design as like a way to convince us fans that this season is over and this is why we're trading players out. Is that the idea here? I feel like I'm being sold a bag of damaged goods here. Here's Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Got Scooble tomorrow afternoon. This pitch is fouled away. 0-2 on Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3. I'm sick of telling you what a Tiger batter has done tonight because they've all done damage. McGonigal 3 for 3. Gleyber 2 for 4. Valencia 3 for 3. Baez out of that number 9 spot 2 for 3. There's a swing and a miss. Gleyber strikes out. This inning is over, but not before Detroit adds another run. We go to the 6th, 9-0 Tigers. Boo. All right. Well, oh yeah. Baseball will humble you. The minute you say to yourself, oh, well, I know what this result's going to be, baseball will humble you very quickly. We could potentially win tomorrow. Sure. I mean, look, we scored 8 runs last night. When I saw the lineup, I'm like, wow, Kyle Bradish is really going to have to be sharp. We're putting Mayo out there against a righty. We're missing some lefty pop in this lineup without Sammy in there. The defense with Mayo in there and Holiday playing shortstop for the first time this season. I'm like, this is going to be a disaster. Only when we won the game. Scored 8 runs. It is not a predictable sport. But what is, I think, predictable, or at least what you can rely on, is what you've seen with your own eyes with this ball club here in 2026, which is a very inconsistent team with not very good leadership, in my humble view. It's not fun. Melton looks good. Let's get Melton. Okay. Holiday for Melton, straight up. You ready? You'd be surprised at what I'd be willing to take back straight up for Jackson Holiday right now. You'd be surprised. Here is Beavers. We got the top of the order here in the top of the 6th. Dylan Beavers with a swing and a miss. Melton begins his 6th inning of work, and he's about to throw his 70th pitch. It's low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can we fire the owner? No. Do you think the Orioles will trade away Dean? If they had an idea to, his value just took a giant dip after that start here tonight. We have a challenge by the Tigers on a pitch that was called a ball. It is a strike on the outside edge. Both teams still have 2 ABS challenges. It's 1-2 on Beavers. Chris Bassett is supposed to begin his rehab assignment. Mountcastle had some kind of a setback today, but Bassett, I don't know who he I don't know if he's with AAA, Norfolk, Double. I don't know. Probably Norfolk. Is he going to pitch today? Hey, Phantom, do you mind looking into that for everybody's benefit? We need to figure out who to replace Kremer in this rotation right now with. It's going to be a couple of turns until Bassett's ready. Probably needs to make a couple of rehab starts. 1-2 pitch. That ball is hit on the ground to second. Torres from the outfield grass throws out Beavers for the first out here in the 6th. What can we get from trade for Cowser? Not sure. He's still got a lot of control left, and if you look at Cowser the way I do, you see a ball player that is worth it, taking a chance on. Because, again, I'm very much pleased with Colton Cowser's baseball play in every aspect of the game, except he just can't hit. You kind of need that ability. It just feels like if somebody knew how to tweak something with him, we know he can hit for power. He can hit the ball. I mean, Pete Alonso on a 2-0 pitch takes a swing and fouls it off. Thing is, he's the only glove in center field that I trust with this current roster. But if you're going to start trading away core players, I guess a guy like Cowser on the move, how do you not call a guy like Bradfield up and just see what he can do, even if the numbers don't look great? I think it's kind of Bradfield's window to at least get a look. I wish we weren't talking about this. Alonso pops it up on the infield near the second base bag. Torres is still waiting on it, and he's got it. 2 down. Thanks, Phantom. Bassett went 3 1/3 tonight. Gave up a home run, 46 pitches. Tells you 2 to 3 more starts at least. I would say 2 to 3 more at most. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, at least if it was 3 plus the one tonight, that's 4, and then more after that. I mean, that's going to be a week. I mean, it's almost September at that point. I would say at most. Either way, we need maybe kick the tires on Povich for a start next time around, or Trey Gibson. How's he been doing lately? Here's a foul ball by Gunnar Henderson on a 2-0 pitch. 2 down, nobody on for the Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. They are getting their asses handed to them 9-0. Even Alvarez, look at his face. Boy, he looks checked out. Here's a comebacker by Gunnar to the pitcher. Melton will underhand it to first. And this inning is over. The Orioles send up the heart of their order and come away empty-handed. This game is ugly. Bottom of the 6th, 9-0 Detroit. Pitch count. Okay, so 46 pitches, one more start, mid-50s, another start, mid-60s. I still think it shouldn't be more than 2 more starts after this one, unless he's getting shelled. I mean, this is a deal that, you know, just call it a, I don't know. I don't know if I can think straight enough right now to give a opinion that matters or is a good one. I don't know. Folks, 10 likes to 150. There's something. There's a goal. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. And let's get to 150. Orioles Magic, yes. Next game tomorrow afternoon. Coverage will start at 12:50 p.m. Eastern. First pitch 10 after 1 o'clock. Trevor Rogers against Tarek Skubal. That's assuming Skubal hasn't been traded between now and first pitch tomorrow. Don't think he will be. But he might be. Folks, 2026 coming into tonight. 2 games out of a wild card spot, but my goodness. And there's a base hit on the first pitch by Riley Green. Is that Riley Green? That's not Riley Green. Who is that? Are they already bringing in backup players? A guy named Malgary with that first pitch base hit as he pinch hits for Riley Green, and the Tigers are going to start resting their regulars here. And we're only in the 6th. What an awful game. First pitch to Dylan Dingler, low and away for a ball. I'm willing to kick the tires on Povich for a couple of starts until Bassett gets back. I just, it's too bad with Dino. I like Dino. I think he's been helpful to this team during his time with the team. But, when you're a number 5 guy and you're not on, it can hurt the team. And, it's a shame. He was out for, about 2.5, 3 months? And our starting pitching, other than him, has been quite good. Here's a ball hit on the ground, and that is a foul ball on the third base side. Dingler has been held off the base tonight so far, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. It's the very bottom and very top of the order that's done most of the damage here for Detroit. The 8, 9, and 1 and 2 spots. Albert bounces a curveball in the dirt to Dingler. Evens up the count at 2 and 2. Yeah, that's what I mean by kick the tires. Trying something. See if there's something there. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a cutter. Dingler strikes out. Haven't been too many sound... Boy, as much as I love to lay into the sound effects... Because of how this game has gone, this has probably been the least amount of obnoxious sound effects of any game I've ever called. And that one guy picks tonight to tell me how obnoxious and noisy my call is. Okay. Come on back when we're playing good. It's even worse. Colt Keith is up here with a count of 1-0. He tripled today. He's got a walk. Fouls back a high pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Keith. Inside. Oh, God. No, don't, please. Oh, God. Because some people aren't going to know that we're joking. And then they're going to insist, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, God. Deliver me from this. 3-1 the count on Colt Keith. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. Nine zip. Folks, hey, I got a question for you because I know what my answer is. I just had it reaffirmed while watching a movie last night. I got a topic to throw out. 3-2 pitch fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. 1 out, runner at first. I want you to be honest and tell me. Name a movie character that you absolutely fell in love with. Like if you met this character in real life, you'd want them to be your partner forever. Now, if you got a spouse, it's okay. It's nothing against them. But haven't we all seen a movie where a character you just fell in love with? They're like, God, if I just knew this person. I know who that person is for me. And I wonder if any of you guys have seen this movie. French movie that came out 2001 called Amélie, starring Audrey Tautou, French actress. I watched that movie again last night. That movie's 25 years old now. It's out of the game after the Tigers just got another base runner, Colt Keith, with a base hit to center field. Megan, the pinch hitter for Green, goes first to third. So first and third, 1 out, in a 9-0 ball game. The Orioles are about to bring in the lefty Josh Walker. Lola Bunny from Space Jam. Annie Wilkes from Misery. Oh, of course. Bart, man, you don't have to tell me about the Junet director. Delicatessen, City of Lost Children. A Very Long Engagement. Yeah, great director. Visually, visually one of the better directors out there. Yeah, Delicatessen's a great watch. But Amélie is just, it's a beautiful movie, folks. I highly recommend it if you've never seen it. If you had to put it into a category, I guess it's really a romantic kind of comedy. But it's so much more than that. I'm really not a rom-com person myself. This movie's just about an introvert that sort of discovers a way to get enjoyment out of life. And it's just a really positive movie that you just don't really see that much. There really is not much of a villain in this movie or a big, like, obstacle to overcome. And yet it's just, I don't know. I watched that movie again last night, and it just put me in a really good space. I highly recommend it. Give it a shot. It's visually stunning. You won't be bored. And Ms. Audrey Tautou is, because I saw the last movie that she's been in, and I didn't know this movie even existed, folks. I'm sure there's some Big Lebowski fans out here. It's a cult classic, Coen Brothers. What was that, 1998, 99? We've got Walker on in relief. First pitch from Walker is a changeup for a strike to Spencer Torkelson. Folks, if you're still caring about this ball game, it's 9-0 Detroit in the bottom of the sixth. They have first and third with 1 out. Walker on the mound for Baltimore. And the 0-1 is up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Team so bad they might call me to throw some pitches. Trinity from the Matrix is Devin's choice. Oh, yeah, she was cast in the Da Vinci Code. She tried to break through into American films, and yeah, that was unfortunate for her. But yeah, Debbie from Debbie Does Dallas. I mean, I would rather probably opt for Linda Lovelace myself, based on a certain skill, but you know, to each his own. Torkelson with a count of 3 balls and 1 strike. He is 0 for 3. What do you mean might be an improvement? Thanks for having my back, Phantom. You think I can't get one over the plate? Here's a pitch hit high in the air to right field. Taveras will catch it. Tagging and coming in to score from third is Malgary. And the Tigers have now scored in all 6 innings tonight. The Tigers have scored in all 6 innings. It's now 10-zip. Bring out the position player. Let's see if Pozo can pitch. Folks, who do we go to for the last couple of innings? This ball's hit to center field. And Leody Taveras is going to make the catch, going to the ground and rolling. He made a nice catch. Looked kind of awkward, but the inning is over, folks. Tigers score again. It's still relatively early, though. Oh, Phantom, I've got a very funky delivery. That's how I get the outs. Funky delivery. Yes. Peg Bundy. Again, I'm trying to keep it to movies, but Peg! Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Al didn't know how good he had it. And, of course, the genetics paid off. Look at Kelly. Lions 10, Ravens nothing here in the 4th quarter. What is this, preseason game 1 tonight for the Ravens? Had no idea. Football's back, everybody. Great timing. Great timing. Let's let the Oriole fans who probably feel disheartened and ready to give up, let's let them know the football's back so that they run away. Oh, Fitz. What's up, buddy? Matt is only reaching 80 and he'll pitch. Got a bad changeup and a curveball that doesn't drop off the table. He'll fit right in. I throw a palm ball. Fun fact. We had a palm ball thrower. Do you guys remember a palm baller back in the day for the Orioles? It was in our bullpen for several years. Folks, it's liftoff from here, folks. Here we go. 10-0. Top of the 7th. Melton is still on the mound. Ward at the plate. Ball 1 to Ward. Next pitch popped up. Left field. Green is going back. Green is on the edge of the track. That's not Green. I forgot. It's his replacement, Malgary. He makes the catch. First out in the 7th. 8 more outs to play with. 10 runs to get for Baltimore. Boy. Pitch as high, a curveball to Leody Taveras. Now I'm thinking of Mr. Schmidt, Dave Schmidt. You guys remember Dave Schmidt for the Orioles? He had a good palm ball. That was late 80s, early 90s for the Orioles. 3-0 to Leody Taveras. There's a strike. Chilo has a path to victory. Sounds good. Oh, by the way, did our friend ever call that game? I don't know where Rhino went. Tigers have an arm up in their bullpen as Melton is over 90 pitches now. The Orioles have a runner at first, 1 out. And Jackson Holliday now up at the plate. He hits a ground ball to second. They start to turn a double play, and they finish turning a 4-6-3 double play. What am I doing? I don't know. Folks, 7th inning stretch. Time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, that's over now. Bottom of the 7th coming up. 10-zip. I need to go. I need to get out of here. I need to go.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry. Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry. Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry. Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to have to check on my friend here. Are we calling this game, buddy? What are we doing? No? What happened? Did you just take the event down with no explanation, no community post, nothing? Oh, but you've got Wacky Wednesday ready to go. Wacky Wednesday has a thumbnail up for tomorrow. Can't wait. I'll just head over to the community posts. I'm sure there's a fine explanation for the... Join me, folks. Old school play-by-play with 21st century twist. What is he talking about? Old school play-by-play with a 21st century twist. We are well into this century now. It's not like the guy's treating it like we just passed. God, what was that? What was that stupid thing where we were worried about our computers? 99 going into 2000. I forgot what we even called that. That scare of like what's going to happen. What do we call it? Y2K. Thank you. Good Lord. That sounds so retro because it is. Holy cow. Valencia is at the plate, folks. He is 3 for 3 for the Tigers tonight, including a home run. Walker will continue to pitch for the Orioles after finishing the 6th. Yeah, he makes it sound like Y2K just passed. Folks, check out this 21st century stuff going on over here. Pete Alonso with a foul ball and foul ground, running with his back to the plate, sticks his glove out but can't make the catch. That ball drops in foul. Strike 2 to Valencia. I remember I will never forget. Well, I mean, the memory itself is a little bit marred by being incredibly intoxicated, but I held a big party New Year's Eve 99 into 2000. And it was the best damn party me and my roommates ever threw. What a shindig. We had no idea at the time that basically we were passing the threshold of something, I guess, that would never be able to get back. I don't want to talk about it anymore, folks. This is depressing enough. It's 2-2 on Valencia, folks. We are in the bottom of the 7th. This pitch is off the plate. Full count. No sign of Chester the squirrel. He's left us. 3-2 pitch foul back. Were any of you really scared? Well, at the time I was 22 years old, so I was too stupid to be scared of anything, really. I felt at that age immortal. Nothing could stop me at 22. But, you know. I think I spent most of my computer time at that point just burning CDs, as many as I could. I remember that I spent just about every free moment of 1999 either watching a movie in the theater because I was a projectionist, going to classes because I was wrapping up my college at the University of South Carolina, and burning CDs, borrowing music from everybody I knew so I could have a big-ass collection of music, just burning CDs all day, watching that bar slowly go to 100%, put in the next disc, like 6-8 hour shifts, just burning like 25 CDs at a clip. And now all that stuff is sitting in an attic somewhere. Folks, we got an 0-1 count on Javier Baez. 1 out, nobody on for the Tigers. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. You're still using toilet paper from Y2K. This ball is hit fair down the third base line. That'll be for extra bases. A 1-out double. The Tigers, are they going to score in every inning tonight? Javier Baez with a double. Number 9 batter. Here comes McGonigal again, unless they're going to pinch hit for him. They are pinch running for Baez here. James Outman will take over at second base and replace Baez in center field for the remainder of the ball game. McGonigal, 3 for 3 plus a walk, is swinging at the first pitch, backhanded by Mayo. It's going to have to be an incredible throw. What an awful throw. McGonigal should reach with an infield single, and it will be an error on Mayo as well, allowing McGonigal to get to second base. That throw way off line and really never should have been made. Wow, this is ugly. Yeah, earmuffs are off, folks. If you need to get something off your chest, there's no policy about foul language. Just don't be abusive to each other and have at it. Second and third, 1 out. Gleyber Torres with strike 1. Who's your pick for the position player to pitch the 8th inning? Who has been that guy for us earlier this season? We've had to do it a couple of times, haven't we? I feel like it's been somebody that's not on the team right now. I'd love to see somebody very unexpected to do it. Weston Wilson, that's it, yeah. 2-1 pitch. That ball's hit deep down the left field corner. If it's fair, it's gone. That is just foul, apparently. Just foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Outside. Folks, I'd rather be announcing the Hindenburg disaster than this game. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's hit hard, and Mayo backhands it. He's in foul ground. The throw is offline, but Alonso able to tag the runner. Another run comes in to score. There's 2 down in the inning, and the Tigers have now scored in all 7 innings tonight, 11-0. I'll have some time off Big Jim after this day game tomorrow, which for me will be tonight. Oh, by the way, that also means, for those that like to keep track of my wardrobe, you'll probably see this shirt again tonight because it's a night game for me. This ball's deep down the right field corner. That one's just foul. Malgary, who came in to replace Riley Green, already 1 for 1. And damn near hit a home run into the corner. First pitch swinging here. Folks, Twitter should be a pretty interesting place if you're an Orioles fan right now. This ball's lifted to left. This ball's dropping in for a hit. Another run is in. 12 zip. 12 zip. I want to see Jackson Holiday pitch. That's what I want. Josh Walker is getting his ass handed to him, Froggy. Pretty much our last guy in the bullpen when we're trying to just end the game. Still time, yes. Swing and a miss, and I still have time to date Scarlett Johansson. Sure, okay, I still got time. I'm working on it. Work in progress. Oh, 0-1 on Dylan Dingler, who is 0 for 4. He's got to be wondering, what do I got to do? This pitch is outside. Pozo is going to challenge it. He's going to be wrong. The pitch is outside with a couple of, about 0.8 of an inch to spare. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Orioles have 1 challenge left. Not that it matters. Walker ready, and the 1-1 is hit in the air. Right side, Alonso along the foul line. Backpedaling makes the catch. Inning over. Detroit score. Again. 2 more runs. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. 2 more here in the 7th. We go to the 8th. That's it. We just go to the 8th. There's no score. There's no score to report. We're just going to the 8th. Folks, Twitter. I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to just type in the word ORIOLES and enter. And latest. Let's go to latest. What do we got? Jack. Now, see, Jack has perspective, folks. First tweet I find, Jack says 18 seconds ago, good news is, even if Dean Kremer was throwing a perfect game, the Orioles would not be winning right now. He's got a point. Ghost Rider says Detroit has scored in every freaking inning so far. ... This team is an embarrassment. Andy's asking with a screenshot of the score, is there a mercy rule? Let's see. Fed No More says if Detroit is selling, why the hell do you think the Orioles are buying? The idiocy of these times says season is over. Hashtag Orioles. By the way, just remember, folks, we're only about a week to 10 days removed from our primary owner going on record as to say that he was pleased, very pleased with the state of the team and front office. Folks, Jacob Melton, Troy Melton, sorry. I'm melting over here. It's hot. Melton's night is over. He went 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, did not give up a run, struck out 5. His ERA now 1.75. My goodness. Here's Ty Madden on in relief, a right-hander, with Mayo at the plate. And the 1-0 pitch to Mayo is ball 2. Hao-Yu Lee is at second base now for Gleyber Torres. Gleyber takes a seat for the rest of the night. And Jeremiah is in left field for Baltimore. That's right, Jeremiah in left field with Taylor Ward getting the rest of the game off. Mayo with a ball to center. That one's hanging up there for plenty of time. Outman making the catch. 2 down in the 8th. Orioles down to 4 outs. I don't think we're going to come back on this one, guys. Starting to feel that way. Oh, good. Now what? Now there's been a glitch. Folks, internet issues at the moment. As if we haven't been through enough tonight. Folks, stand by. The internet is acting wonky. I don't even know if you can hear my voice right now. Oh, boy. Hey, welcome back. I don't know how long I've been on camera, but obviously there's been, as I'm typing into the chat, some issues over here. Cowser just got rung up on strike 3 for the second out here in the top of the 8th. What else can go wrong, folks? Murphy's Law tonight. Yep, here I am. Back and better than ever. I just realized my scrolling info bar is overlapping on itself. Here's Pozo. Third time up. 1 for 2. Guess I just have to take the word afternoon out. That's enough to fix it. Thank you, Froggy. Folks, it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Orioles are getting their asses handed to them, and I got a feeling a lot of people that want to watch this team are going to turn their backs after this game tonight. And that means terrible things for the channel, with 2 months of the season left to play. Sucks to be me. Guess I'm getting what I deserve. Folks, now we're having fun. I know what to do. I'll just check in with my buddy and his awful show, and that will make me feel better about my own predicament. Where are you at, dude? Help me out. Give me another interesting story. What do you got?
There goes the first monster. Welcome to the Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning.
What? I'm sorry. What was it? I'm sorry. I must have missed the name of it.
To have y'all with us.
Second monster, get it right.
Huh?
Okay, third. So what?
No, that's going to be hour 2.
I know. Outdoors Daily's with us. Shane Troy is with us. Zero is here. I'm going to see if I can get Lazarus in here. It's so early. Man, you don't know early yet.
You ain't seen.
And you don't know early. I wouldn't know early. The average time I wake up to call a game is about 2 in the morning. Folks, who's going to pitch? That's the big wait. We're waiting to see. Is it Pozo? Has it been? Let's see. Who are the Orioles going to put out here? It is Chadwick Tromp. Chadwick Tromp. Here we go. And, ooh, that pitch just missed. Holy shit. Trump is not going to get credited for a pitch a couple inches off the plate. I think you need to give that a strike. That's a 4-pitch walk to Colt Keith. Folks, would you like to be further embarrassed? Stay tuned. That one nearly hit the next batter, Torkelson. Trump, I know you're trying to throw like an ephus pitch, but dude, just throw it like you're throwing to second base. Here's a ground ball. Could be 2. To second for 1 to first. Double play. Oh, God. Holy cow. This pitch is a foot high, caught a strike. And this ball's lifted into left center. That'll get down. That'll split the outfielders and roll to the warning track. That'll be a double. Boy, thank God for that double play, huh? Woo, it's a good thing we got that one runner off the base, or that runner might have scored. Two down, runner at second. And a called strike to Valencia. Trump 2026. That one's just a bit outside. Yeah, I think if there's a challenge, there's going to be a riot. That ball is hammered to left. If it's fair, it's very, very gone. And that ball is very, very gone. Second home run of the night for Valencia, fourth hit of the night, and the Tigers have done it. They will have scored in every inning they've come up to hit. 14-0. How you feeling, Baltimore? Ask me if I wished I would have woke up today. Didn't even get any proper sleep. I got about 2.5 hours to wake up for this. James Outman takes a ball. Why am I calling this still? I don't know. Line drive and a base hit in the center field. I'm listening to the Tiger announcers just having casual conversation, laughing. Even the winners of this game have checked out. By the way, down 14-0. Chilo, where are you? Now's the time to get your input. The floor is yours, Chilo. Have at it. How do you feel? You're not going to call that a strike? Oh, my God. Chadwick Trump just got robbed of a strike on the outside edge. I don't believe it. This ball's hit in the air to right center. It's hanging up. And we got it. Yay! Inning over. Folks, 3 grand slams wouldn't be enough. We need to send at least 15 men to the plate. Wow. I picked my best shirt for this game, too. All right, I guess it's time to update the search for Orioles. Let's see. 11 seconds ago, Bopper says, at Orioles, you're a effing embarrassment. According to Michael Remilkis, I'll need this to be confirmed. I'm not sure if I believe it or not, but according to this guy, it's the first time in franchise history that the Orioles have allowed at least a run in every inning of a game that went the scheduled distance. There's something to hang our hats on. Yeah, we had actually gotten our run differential back to within a stone's throw of even. I think we were 10 runs under or so in that run differential. That just got worse. A lot of things, yeah. Thank you for that reminder there, George.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
Can't wait to hear the post-game thoughts. Might sound something like this.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
I'll do the guys quickly, just forget this one.
Somebody throw a towel on this game the way they threw a towel on the squirrel last night. Beavers hits a ball to center field. It's caught on the run by Outman. Orioles have 2 outs left. Beavers hit it well. Doesn't drop for us. Hey, folks. Do you mind if I keep the post-game show today relatively short? Tigers have out-hit the Orioles 19-3. Here's Trump. Two-way player. He's our Shohei. After pitching the last half inning, he's up there to hit. Ball one to Trump. We got curb trumped tonight, didn't we? A good old-fashioned curb trumping. Ty Madden, the pitcher, in his second inning of work. Here's a ground ball to shortstop. Trump's gone, and the Orioles have one out left. Down 14. This is the worst game of the season. It's the worst. Nothing. And I mean nothing to point to tonight. I have to give Phantom thanks for telling me about Pozo's backstory. That is pretty much it when it comes to a slight feeling of something positive tonight. That's it. Here's Holiday. Here's Henderson. And a 1-0 pitch is low. 2-0 to Gunnar. Huh? Fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike. I think so, Phantom, because we had 1 run in that game. There's something about getting shut out on top of everything else. 2-1 pitch. Foul back. Orioles have 1 strike left. Pitch. It's low, full count. Yep, rest in peace, Chester the Squirrel. We hardly knew ye. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Come on, Gunnar. Are you now going to treat this like a clutch at bat? Really? We're fighting off pitches, full count? Dude, you're an enigma. 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Gunnar really wants to get on base here. Suddenly, the plate approach looks vastly improved in a 14-0 game. 2 down in the 9th. Now we know the situation that makes Gunnar a good hitter. Just have to be down 14 in the 9th. As Gunnar fouls another one away. Gunnar, may I please end the misery now? Another 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. This is trolling. This is epic trolling from Gunnar Henderson. This is amazing. It's his best at bat I've seen in forever. Another 3-2 pitch. It's just ridiculous. Gunnar pops it up, drops the bat, lowers his head as the third baseman Colt Keith will make this catch on the infield, and this ball game is mercifully over. The Orioles won the first game of this series and still have a chance to win this series tomorrow, but after what we saw tonight, not only is this series in jeopardy, this season is, holy cow, folks. 14-0 Tigers. Melton gets the win. Kremer the loss. Out hit 19-3. We had the only error. Tigers scored in every inning. We never scored. Hard to win that way, I've heard. Holiday had a 2-hit night. We had 2 hits. We had 3 hits. He had 2. There's your highlights. Can I go now? Wow. Lions 14, Ravens nothing. Tigers were given a 95% probability to win this ball game, still in the 3rd inning when it was 5-0. By the 4th inning, it was at 99.2% when it was 8-0. What was it when it was 14? It's 99.9% to lose since it was 9-0 in the 6th. Since then, we gave up 5 more runs without scoring. Ouch. Hey, Rhino. Rhino, after this, by the way, Rhino, he no-show tonight. What happened? I don't know.
Early.
Let's just, maybe we can get some fun info about predicting scores.
Out with the win.
The only problem is Cousins won't start.
You think Mendoza goes week 1?
I think Mendoza gets the keys in week 1.
We'll
Do
see
you?
how preseason goes, but I think in general they're going to veteran.
I think that what's probably going to happen
Keep talking over
in a
each other.
truthful sense is that they'll put Mendoza out for the preseason, test him, see how he does, and then they'll make the decision from there.
I could see that.
I can see that.
That's being truthful. And Napoleon said,
Man, he's a good wingman, that Shane dog. I can see that.
"As I'm being targeted." Yes, you are, because we're trying to make you laugh. We know what.
Emphasis on the word try, I guess.
Napoleon brother Baker can't lead the Buccaneers specifically. I said he doesn't have the team to lead to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, week 2.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Rodgers is throwing tomorrow. That does give us some hope. Folks, never give up hope. Just give up on Mike Elias. Folks, what do they have to say here? I can't even go to Rock Kabatko's Twitter account. He has been hacked forever. Rock's latest tweet is still... it's... How many in a row? Rock's last 7 or 8 tweets. He's been hacked now for a week by somebody posting about crypto crap. Poor Rock. Hey, Aaron Estrada in Double-A Chesapeake hit a grand slam in the 1st inning tonight. Creed Willems with an RBI hit for Norfolk. We would have him on our roster, but, that would require him having to be put on the 40-man, which probably lowers his trade value. So we're going to just force the better option to stay in AAA, because this is where we're at with this sport. We don't let the best players play. We just shift shit around to try to manipulate the roster. Yeah, this stinks. I think Albanese said something like, well, Creed Willems was on the DL, and we didn't want him to come off the DL and then go play Major League Baseball. Well, seems to be doing okay at the Norfolk. Yeah. What else? Am I ready to go? Have I been punished enough? Go get some sleep? Okay. All right. The classic Titanic meme. This guy's saying fans by the time the Orioles actually win something, and it's the old lady saying, it's been 84 years. Well, we're more than halfway there. We're more than halfway there, folks. And I don't think I'll be around at 84 years old. Sorry to sound pessimistic. All right. Yeah, I have digested everything. I've seen it all. Our man went live? Right now? Is it a diary? Wait, hold on. Everybody, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Talking sports with Dr. L? 2 people watching. What? But the White Sox, what happened? The game that you had up to call. Huh? Oh, he abandoned it for a new account. Okay. Thanks, Phantom. I got another mystery to unravel here. Hold on. What is this? Dr. L's podcast. What?
Stage 4 pancreatic cancer and making some...
Oh, my God. The word cancer is uttered within the first second of randomly clicking on this guy.
Changes to make my life better and doing the same for my wife and my children.
Who are all grown up and living on their own.
And I'm as simple as it gets. I love old school cartoons. I love old school game shows. I love sports. And that's pretty much it. That's...
You don't love responsibility very much, do you? Accountability? Don't love that much either. Huh.
That's who I am.
Brother, I appreciate you coming here, man.
Thank you.
I missed a lot of that. I missed a lot of that. Unfortunately, it's still Borgen.
I missed a lot of that. So he's a guest on somebody else's channel, and I guess he's simulcasting it, and the guy hosting, I guess, threw out a question. Our buddy here, off on his standard diatribe, he finishes, and the host comes back with, yeah, I missed most of what you just said, but thanks. This is a good show.
Here, so we might have to I might have to do what was suggested and log off and try to do this without scheduling it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Has this also been screwed up?
Because this is really bad.
Why don't you create another link, email it to me, and then we'll jump on that one and we'll try it again.
I'm going to start up a new stream because this is terrible. I don't know what's going on. Give me like 5 minutes. Let me reset my computer.
Got it.
This guy never disappoints. All right. I guess I better sign off, folks. I'm just riding the clock. Sorry about that. Can I go back a little bit earlier on this clip before the stream screws up? Let's see. Willems homer tonight.
Nothing's loading up.
We got Willems down there. We got Kjerstad down there. I was screaming before this series. We got righties galore coming up. Go get Kjerstad. What happened to Encarnacion Strand? He's been stranded out of the lineup. Why? Because Mayo went off once? His You know, I mean, credit to Mayo. He finally got a hit off a righty, but damn, Encarnacion Strand was hitting everybody. Mayo gets one hit off a righty, and Strand has to sit for a second straight game. I don't know what the hell we're doing, folks. Oh, wait a minute. We're getting some post-game interviews. I'm sure this will cheer us up. I just saw Jackson Holiday, and I lost it. Where'd it go? Come back, Jackson. Where are you? Damn it. Oh, here we go.
Kind of put together bits and pieces at the beginning of the year and kind of just all sort of clicking together, I guess, right now.
Wait a minute. This was posted 2 hours ago. This is the grossest thing I've ever seen. 2 hours ago. In the middle of this game that we just got our asses handed to us, the Twitter account Orioles on Masson, the official Masson Orioles Twitter account. You know what they posted in the middle of this ball game? Jackson Holiday's post-game interview from last night where he got 4 hits. Why would you release that in the middle of this ball game? That's your way of trying to sugarcoat this shit? Are you serious? Who is this for? You've got to be kidding me. 2 hours ago, this is posted. Why? What was the score 2 hours ago? 11-0? I'm not sure.
Just all sort of clicking together, I guess, right now, and feeling good, feeling confident, feeling like I'm in a good spot to fire at pretty much any point, which is always a good sign for me. So much easier.
God, even after a 4-hit night, Holiday doesn't sound like he's having any fun. Unbelievable. Why did they post that? I'm about to sign off, folks. I'm just trying to process some grief, I guess. This is Baltimore's worst shutout loss since a 14-0 loss at Cleveland on June 14th, 2004. It's the 8th time in our history the Orioles have allowed 14 or more runs in a shutout loss. Right before the game started. Well, I guess if it says 2 hours, it can be as much as 2 hours and 59 minutes, so maybe. It ain't a good look, I'll tell you that. Not a good look. I'm not seeing anything in terms of post-game reporting for this game tonight yet, and I feel like we should have seen it by now. Jake Rill is confirming, per Elias Sports Bureau, tonight was the first game in Orioles franchise history that they allowed a run in each of the first 8 innings to the opponent. So, yeah, I would consider this not only the worst loss of the year, but based on history, one of the worst losses in the history of this team. That's what we saw tonight. Again, name your bright spot. Name it. What did you see that was enjoyable? My goodness. Okay, folks. I'm done beating myself up. Thanks for hanging out. I don't even know how many people are left. Somehow there's 60-something people here. Thanks, everybody. We're all trying to cope, okay? And now we got a day game tomorrow, which means for me, a short day followed by more lack of sleep, and then call this game, and then I can crash out until Friday night. That's the plan. This is live. I'm letting this play, and nobody's talking. It's so funny. I'm going to have to just enjoy that later. Okay, let me say thanks to the mods here in the Charm City chat. Keeping the chat nice and charming. Folks, I don't want to look at the standings. I don't want to look at the box. I don't want to look at the scores out of town. I don't want to look. I just want to go crawl under a rock until about, 15 hours from now. And I'll be back calling Game 3. Rubber game tomorrow afternoon. Trevor Rogers versus Tarek Skubal. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already. And it's up to you whether or not you want to be here tomorrow night. I totally understand why you wouldn't, or tomorrow afternoon, that is. But for you hardcore bird watchers, you know I'll be here. And we will try to get through this together. Thanks, everybody. Just, what can you say? One of the worst losses in the team's history that happened here tonight. Until tomorrow, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I'll chirp at you later, folks. There's your final score. I'm not repeating it. And I also failed to check if there's some place to send you. Hold on. I'm trying to sign off, but I do need to see if I can send you somewhere and do a nice little gesture of goodwill somewhere. Well, looks like I'm going to send you to play-by-play with JJ, even though he might already be in his post-game show. Looks like he is.
คุกเข่าก็ไม่ได้ลุกขึ้นก็ลำบากอาจไม่ใช่เพราะกระดูกอย่าง
That's Thai advertising on YouTube. Wait a minute. What is not a final? Is this last night's scores? Oh, okay. Phillies got shut out 1-0 by the Marlins. Okay. Phillies are in no mood for us to come show up right now into that post game. That's a frustrating loss without knowing anything other than the score. Philly fans are not happy right now. So as much as I'd like to offer a gesture of goodwill to my buddy JJ, I kind of feel like it would come off looking like classless. Like, just leave them alone. Let them wrap it up. They had a tough loss, too. Folks, okay, I'm leaving. Thank you. You guys rule. Oh, is Dr. DeLay on? Are the Pirates on? He didn't show up in my... Oh, they are on. Okay, hold on. Appreciate that, Scott. Hold on. I'll hook up the doc. Pirates are behind 6-3 to the Diamondbacks at the moment. But Dr. DeLay, if you want some more baseball, it's coming your way right now. All right? That... Wait a minute. Now I got to go back again, because as soon as I put it in there, it listed like a runtime as if the event was over. I got to make sure I'm pulling the right one here. Sorry, folks. It's like anybody's going to stick around anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. I am so fed up. What the hell is this franchise doing? Here we go. Dr. DeLay coming up. Folks, have a good rest of your night. See you tomorrow afternoon. And we'll see how it goes. Until tomorrow, folks, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Take care, everybody.